Alright guys, welcome to a match preview on the Son of Scotland 90 channel. Now normally I don't upload these types of videos to the gaming channel. Normally these would be on my secondary channel, Son of Scotland TV. But as you probably know, but if you don't know, I've been having a lot of issues with YouTube recently. They've terminated a few of my accounts. I'm in the process of getting them back, along with my co-op channel, Fog Gaming 2K. My brother's channels, they've all been shut down. It's like a witch hunt against us here, man. At the Fog ownership, man. It's ridiculous. But I'm in the process of getting Son of Scotland TV back. But until then, match previews, match reviews, highlights, everything like that is just going to have to be on this channel, unfortunately. So apologies for that straight off the bat. And I am here to do my preview for the Hearts vs Celtic Scottish Cup semi-final match, which will be played Sunday 28th October at Murrayfield. Yes, you heard it correct, at Murrayfield. Now there was that big controversy over both games having to be played at Hampden on the same day. Aberdeen fans were claiming they couldn't play at the 12:15 kickoff. It didn't give them enough time. Then, Hearts fans were saying, well, they can't really do a 7:15 kickoff because it's too late. And to be honest, I think I kind of agree with both sets of fans. I think that had it originally went ahead as planned, with both teams set to play on the Sunday, same day, in the Hampden, same stadium, I think it would have massively favoured both Glasgow clubs. By the way, audio might be a bit shit, sitting in the kitchen, so if it's the case, probably an echo. I did turn off the washing, even though it is 4:15 in the morning, late night washing session here. So all the excitement that happens in the Son of Scotland 90 household. But anyway, as I was saying, speaking of favouring old firm clubs, to me, the fact that it's at Hampden every single year favours old firm clubs. Now, I know you could argue that the FA Cup final takes place at Wembley every year, and you could argue that favours London clubs, even though I don't think it would. But I don't know, I would like the Scottish Cup final venue, I think, to change. I think Murrayfield's a good stadium. People complain about maybe the lack of atmosphere at Murrayfield, or they say that it's not a proper football stadium, it's a rugby stadium. But end of the day, I think it's a good stadium. Probably a nicer stadium than Hampden, if we're being honest. And I believe it has a slightly bigger capacity as well. So, all in all, I would have no problems with like Murrayfield hosting, a final or a semi-final from now on. I mean, to me, there's no issue. Now, people are saying that moving the Hearts Celtic game to Murrayfield is favouring Hearts, and that there should have been a draw to decide who gets to play at Hampden and who gets to play at Murrayfield. Fucking retarded. The logic from Celtic fans, I don't understand it. I'll just set you straight right now. If Rangers are playing Aberdeen at Hampden, it means there's only one set of fans travelling in to Glasgow. It's as simple as that. Rangers fans will already be there. The Aberdeen fans and the Aberdeen team will have to travel into Glasgow. If they moved the Rangers Aberdeen game to Murrayfield, it would mean both sets of fans and both clubs, Rangers and Aberdeen, would have to travel all the way to Edinburgh with the Hearts fans, travelling from Edinburgh to Glasgow. So why have fucking three sets of fans having to travel when the way they've worked it out, you've only got Celtic travelling a short distance, should I add, to Edinburgh, and Aberdeen travelling, which is a pretty long distance down to Glasgow. Why would you not have that rather than have, Celtic have to host Aberdeen at Hampden, all the Aberdeen fans have to come down, and then Celtic host Hearts at Hampden, so then you've got all the Hearts fans travelling into Glasgow, while you've got the Rangers fans going the opposite way into Edinburgh, and then you've still got the Aberdeen fans have to come down to Edinburgh. So to me, this makes perfect sense. Does it favour Hearts? I mean, not really. I mean, what is it, a 45-minute journey that they've saved themselves? I mean, come on, it doesn't really mean shit at the end of the day. Anyway, as for the match itself, is it a good time to play Celtic? Possibly. I would have rather played them, like, say, 3-4 weeks ago when they were struggling. They have... Apologies, man. Fuck. Actually, I think I'm suffering again. I think I'm about to come down with a cold. I always seem to be sick. It's not fucking fair, man. Probably the winter, December. I need to get my Donald Trump Make Christmas Great jumper out again, keep me warm. But anyway, is it the best 10 to play Celtic? Probably not. Since losing to Kilmarnock, that game, 2-1, they have improved. I think next game they went out and they smashed St Johnstone, then they beat someone else, and then they beat Hibs. So Celtic have picked up a few wins, are getting back to what looks like, a bit of their former self in the league. Still struggling in Europe, may I add. Not doing well there, in real danger not qualifying for the next stage, the knockout stages. But in the league, they've certainly improved. But I think Hearts are good enough to take on Celtic. I don't think Hearts have dipped since the start of the season. Yes, it was a disappointing 3-1 defeat to Rangers, but I think the scoreline flattered Rangers. I really do. I think Rangers were lucky with 2 of their goals. And then, considering it was 3-0 and Hearts got sent down to 10 men, I mean, it could have been anything, especially being at Ibrox. That game could have turned out 5-6-0, but Hearts, stuck in there, made it respectable and got a goal back 3-1. So far, that is the only blemish on the Hearts record. They did draw a game as well, but I'm talking in terms of defeats. So, yeah, I think Hearts are the form team here, and I think they've got a really good chance of beating Celtic. Now, if you add into the mix, Celtic also have quite a lot of players that are missing this game, either through suspension or injury. And we'll just have a quick look here at those players. And then you can see actually top news stories. Leicester owner was in the helicopter crashing. See all the flames and explosions. That'll be nothing compared to what we see on the pitch tomorrow. But hopefully the Leicester boss is alright. I hope he's no deed. So here we go. Hearts manager Craig Levein is prepared to take a risk over Peter Haring's fitness for the Sunday Scottish League Cup final semi-final against Celtic. Berra, Brandon, Uche and John Souttar remain out. That kind of worries me. I mean, we knew Berra wasn't going to be playing. Uche and Souttar will be a miss, but I mean, I think we've been doing okay without them recently. As long as we've got Stevie Naismith, he's banging in the goals for fun. As long as he's playing, that's alright. Celtic are without injured captain Scott Brown. That's going to be massive, and they're also without striker Leigh Griffiths. Yes, they have Edouard, but I mean, if Edouard somehow got injured or isn't having the best of games, who else have they got really in that striker role? Nobody. And that is kind of the problem. They didn't really strengthen there after selling Dembele. Also, it's likely that Simic, Rogic and Gamboa will be out as well. So, that's a lot of players, a lot of key players missing for Celtic. So, yes, I know Hearts have got injuries and players are missing out, but so does Celtic. And the fact that Celtic's captain, Scott Brown, and, in my opinion, Leigh Griffiths is a better striker than Edouard. So, the fact that those two are missing, that could be crucial in this game. And I think Hearts go into this with nothing to fear, sitting top of the league. This is not the same Celtic side, from a year or two ago that just steamrolled everybody. This is a Celtic side that is very beatable, and a Celtic side that has struggled against Hearts, over the years, especially over the last couple of years where, I mean, Hearts have got a great record, probably the best record against Celtic. You talk about Rangers not being able to, beat Celtic. Maybe Rangers should copy the Hearts blueprint. Who knows? But I think Hearts are going to get something out of this game. I think Hearts are going to go through and advance to the final. I really do think that Hearts will be going to Hampden. They didn't get to go to Hampden for the semis. I think they'll get to go to Hampden for the final. I'm going to predict Hearts win this one on penalties. Yes, that is my prediction. I'm going to go 1-1 in the match, and I'm going to go Hearts winning on penalties. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Hearts win 3-0 in the 90 minutes, but I do think it will go to penalties. So there you go. Now, I am using BBC Sport for this match preview. BBC Sport is a load of pish. Let's all hate the BBC, and rightfully so, but I mean, it's probably the easiest website to get up. And yeah, so I mean, that's why we're using it. But there you go, guys. Hearts Celtic Scottish Cup League preview. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw with Hearts win on penalties. Let me know what you think down below, and hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully Hearts win a lot easier than that. And that's going to do it, guys. I'll do a review. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see the game. I'm going to try and get home from work and just watch the highlights, hopefully not have the scoreline spoiled for me. So if anybody messages me on any of my social medias and spoils the score, I will absolutely kill you. I'm just kidding, man. I'll maybe come to your house and kneecap you or something, but I won't kill you, don't worry. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and yeah, If you want to see Son of Scotland TV reinstate it to YouTube, then go and start a petition. I don't know, go complain to YouTube. Bastards are holding my channel at ransom here. It's no fair. I want it back. Anyway, till next time. Peace.